Hello, good morning, and happy Friday. Speaking of happy, it's our anniversary today, so I am extra happy. So happy anniversary to my hubby. But like they say, the show must go on. So here I am. Well, actually, he has an all-day offsite, so he's busy working too. So we kind of ended up celebrating yesterday, but it was the weather again, I feel like I'm on repeat. The weather yesterday was beyond stunning. Hi, good morning, Tracy.
Good
How are
morning.
you?
Good. How are you?
I am super happy.
Hi. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Hi, Lauren. Good
Hi,
morning.
Hey.
Lauren. Hi, Cathy.
Hey,
Hi,
Hi,
good
Kathy.
morning.
Kathy. How are you girls? Oh my
Good, how are
God.
you?
Is anybody else loving this weather? I mean, this has been a stream of beautiful weather.
Oh, I know.
Yesterday was really, really warm, really temperate. It was great.
I went to the beach yesterday for sunset in a linen dress.
I heard
Literally.
you say, I saw you said that in your post, and I was like, have I ever seen Sunita in a dress? I don't know.
Lauren, I'm loving the cream or whatever you've done to your hair. I love it.
Thank you so much. I got a
Yeah.
haircut and decided to curl it. So a
Awesome.
little extra special. I know I was going to see Kathy today, so I had to bring my A game.
And
It
Cathy,
looks great.
speaking of A game, are you in your new digs?
We are. We moved into our new location and we're up and running November 1st.
I mean, are you physically sitting there right now?
No, right now, no. No, I'm at home.
I was hoping. I was
I
hoping for that.
figured it would be too noisy, too much activity. So I'm like, I better do this from home.
Oh, so you don't get to lounge in that beautiful bathtub that we saw.
Not yet, anyway.
Oh, it looks like we lost Tracy.
Oh, because it said I see her face and it says she's unable to join. So I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna try again.
Oh, she'll come back. It's all good.
Yeah.
Kathy, I'm so excited. Countdown to Festival of Trees.
I know, we're getting there. We're getting there. Exciting to be at the farm this weekend, getting things together.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know how to delete Tracy Square and
She's
there
back.
you're back, Tracy.
I'm
She's
back.
back.
I don't know what happened. It just kicked me off, and so I'm back. I don't know.
I don't see you. You're still frozen for me. Does anybody else see her?
I
Yep,
see
she's
her.
moving.
Okay.
Oh.
Hi.
Well, not me, but that's fine. I know what you look like.
Well, Cathy, we're so excited to have you on. Thank you for joining us.
I'm honored to be on with such talented and amazing women in our community. So thank you for having me.
Well, I know all three of us enjoy supporting all of the many various campaigns that you have and really want to do anything we can to support the work that CAST does. So we're happy to have you on, and we'd love to hear about what you've got going on now, about your new space, about what's in the works for the futures, and how we can help you more.
Sure. So first off, we're in our new location. We changed our name to the Center for Advocacy, Support, and Transformation, which I think better reflects the breadth of our services and programs. But it's noteworthy that since we started working out of Southold, we are much busier. So we've had 20 new families come in the last 2 weeks. So we're busier than ever, which is sad and wonderful in the same way that people are finding us. We're reaching more people and helping more people in need in our community. But that means we need more financial support and more volunteers. So if anybody's interested in volunteering, please give us a call, stop by. We'd be happy to have you. There's many different jobs and tasks that you could participate in. And then that leads us to the fundraising piece. We have two things going on right now. We have our holiday toy drive starts on Monday. So we'll be collecting new unwrapped toys for children in our community. And we generally provide toys to nearly 500 children. So it's a big project for us. So we can use the donations as well as the help for the toy drive, which happens December 13th through 16th. And then we have our biggest fundraiser of the year, which is the Northfork Festival of Trees, which is December 4th and 5th at Treber Farms. And the Trebers are so wonderful and let us use their space. We have an amazing committee working very, very hard to get this up and running. It's going to be a fabulous event, very festive, great place to take the family and walk through our holiday tree garden, get some holiday baked goods with some Christmas music playing, and it's all for a great cause, which is our neighbors in need.
Well, that sounds amazing. I just want to back for 1 minute. You mentioned you have a new name now, which still the acronym is still CAST. That better describes what all you do. So what all does CAST do? And if someone does want to be a volunteer, what kind of tasks and roles could they sign up for? So
sure. So I like to break it down into 3 priorities. The first is food security and nutrition. And under that, we have our regular food pantry. And now at the new building, we're able to have a client choice pantry where clients could come in and use a shopping cart and shop for what they need, which is really a way to treat clients with dignity and respect, and, you know, respecting their dietary preferences as well as their dietary restrictions. We have a gluten-free section. So the clients were just loving that, able to come in and have a truly grocery store shopping experience. We also have a fresh bounty pantry, which is all the local fresh produce we get. We partner with 10 local farms to ensure that our clients have access to fresh local produce. It's absolutely beautiful. And again, the clients are so grateful to be able to access the abundance of produce that is on the Northfork. We also have a Feed a Kid program where we provide breakfast, lunch, and snacks when schools are closed. We have the mobile food pantry, which started in January 2020, right before the pandemic, which was really a lifesaver for so many during the pandemic. We were able to get food to them if they were under quarantine. So those are really our food security and nutrition programs. And then we have our second priority, which is in education and enrichment. And that starts with an early childhood, early literacy, and parent support program. We have early learning specialists that go into homes of at-risk families, and they work with the families for 2 years, usually from age 2 to 4, and they are preparing children who don't have access to preschool for kindergarten. It's an amazing program, and it enables us to go into the home and really see what the full range of needs are for that family. So it's a holistic approach. And, you know, we work closely with the schools who say our kids coming from the Parent Child Plus program are really ready to go in kindergarten. We do
so
school
huge.
age. Yeah, it's so important. And we do school age tutoring. We do ESL classes, citizenship classes, computer classes, the culinary program for kids not planning to go to college, which we have 8 or 9 local chefs who volunteer their time to teach that class, which is so amazingly generous and wonderful. We're expanding that in January to a class for adults looking to enter the hospitality or restaurant industry. We do a monthly engage, educate, and empower workshop series. So we just had one a couple of days ago on financial literacy. We opened it up to the high schools. We had many students, high school kids come, and we partner with Dime Bank. So we do different things on monthly, different topics of interest. And then our last priority is advocacy and support, and that really is people coming in for case management. So we do benefit application assistance, emergency assistance for things such as rent or utilities, oil, so really things that impact health and safety. And it's just a wide range of helping people find jobs. We have an informal workforce connections program, so employers give us job opportunities and we try to match clients in need of work. We prepare people for jobs with resume writing, helping with writing applications. We have a computer center. Clients can come in and use our computers. So that's really a very general, you know, anybody who walks through the door could be a victim of domestic violence who needs our support getting them into safe housing or, you know, some type of housing. So we really, like I say to many, we're a one-stop shop for underserved and vulnerable populations. And whoever walks through the door, we're going to serve them directly or connect them with the appropriate resources. So as far as volunteer opportunities, you can work in the food pantry, the mobile pantry, you can help pack out, you can pick up fresh produce. We also have a sharing room for clothes and household items. You can sort donations or volunteer for that when clients are coming in. You can help with events. We always are having events during the year. We love people who are creative and good at marketing or good at fundraising. You can help with grant writing or office work. You can teach a workshop. I mean, there's just such a wide range of opportunities, and we really feel like we want it to be a good fit for the volunteer and for CAST. So we don't want to assign people a volunteer job. They should just come in and let us know what they're interested in or what their skills are, and we'll try to make it a good fit, and so we're effective and everybody's happy.
Cathy,
So Cathy, you just mentioned household goods and things like that. And ironically, I was just having a conversation with someone local in Southold about wanting to find somewhere more specific to our community to donate household goods or clothing or things like that. So do you take donations like that?
We do. So we're trying to accept donations just on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because we're so busy. And if we have those 3 days, we have the other days to sort and organize. So we ask for gently used or new clothing, you know, something that you would feel comfortable wearing, even though it's been used, it's clean, and we can put it up on the racks for our clients. We take dishes, small household appliances. We take baby items, toys, books. Yeah. Just about everything.
I've got so much that's going to be coming to you, Cathy. I've got like a whole pile of stuff.
Staff.
It's seriously, it's on your way.
I'm in awe, Cathy, of how much you guys do, and also of how well you articulate it, but really of how much you guys do. Because when I first, started coming out here and heard of CAST, like a lot of people, I'm sure, I assumed that CAST is a food pantry, and I knew that you had that aspect of what you guys do. But hearing you speak about literally the wide breadth of what you guys do, I'm in awe, and it's amazing. And I'm so happy that you guys have this perfect space now that gives you so much room to be able to do all of this.
Yeah, it's, overwhelming. Every day I walk into the new space and I just feel so blessed and grateful that our vision became a reality, and it couldn't have happened without the generosity of the community. I mean, so many people have stepped forward with volunteering and with financial support to make this a possibility. And CAST has been around since 1965, and it's a big investment in CAST and the community that we finally have a new home. And the fact that it's in the heart of Southold town, plenty of parking right on the bus line, is just, to me, a tremendous asset for all. And now we have event space as well, and so we're looking to expand and do some arts and cultural programs and let community organizations use the space as well. So it's really now a true Northfork Community Resource Center, which is what our vision was. And honestly, I get choked up every time I talk about it, because seeing the clients come in the last few weeks, literally breaking into tears with so grateful that they have this place to come and they feel good about coming. And again, they're treated with dignity and respect, and we're coming together as a community. Like, there's not a stigma or a division. Like, we are one community, and that's what makes the Northfork so special.
I think to what Sunita said, you just are so eloquent about summing up the magnitude of what CAST does, and it's just so wonderful to hear it from your lips. And honestly, I actually caught the video that Bill made for CAST, and it's 14 minutes. It's on YouTube. It's on the website. I think it might be on the Instagram link as well, but yeah, it is just the best 14 minutes you'll spend this morning if you guys take a minute to watch it. And it really just describes CAST just as eloquently, but it's just a really great overview also of what you guys offer. And personally, not only my family, but also Story Petals, we love being part of CAST and everything you guys do. So thank you, first and foremost.
Well, it's, I thank my staff, I thank the volunteers, I thank all the supporters and the partners that we have in the community.
Yeah, it definitely does. And then we have our Festival of Trees is our next big fundraiser you have coming up.
Super exciting.
Chatted about.
Yeah, this is our second year.
Local.
Yeah. It was so popular last year, and I think it's going to be even better this year.
For sure. Definitely. And do you want to talk about that a little bit more and where people can, when it is and such?
Sure. So it's December 4th and 5th at Trieber Farms. And you're going to ask me the link. I think it's, oh gosh, now I cast.
It's Give Smart.
The link will be on Instagram.
The link will be on Instagram.
The link will be on Instagram. Don't worry about it. The link will be on Instagram.
No, we'll do it.
Yeah, check out the Instagram. I can't remember all those things. But yeah, we're still looking for sponsors. So if anybody wants to sponsor, we would love to have you sponsor. We definitely need more volunteers. It's a big event. It's 2 full days. And so all the hands we can get would be most helpful. We're looking for
just to elaborate what it is. It's
sure. So so local artists, businesses, individuals have signed up to be tree designers. So they get an artificial 7.5 foot pre-lit tree, which they pick a theme and decorate it. And then
I lost her.
We lost you, Cathy. We lost your volume. Cathy?
No. Cathy, we can't hear you.
I think you're back.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
So,
now.
Sorry, somebody was calling in. The Triebers are doing a Ted Lasso theme. Somebody's doing a farm theme. Somebody's doing bees.
Pollinator tree.
Yeah. So there's a lot of creative, fun ideas out there.
And people can then bid on these trees, and then the winning bidder.
It was spectacular last year. I know from experience. I highly recommend it to everybody. It was such a great, warm, wonderful, fun holiday spirit weekend. It was a great way to kind of kick off the holiday season, and really family friendly, and just I enjoyed it so much. I know that it's something that everybody would enjoy going to.
And you got a Christmas tree.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. Some people bought we auctioned them off, and some people wanted them for their homes, but some people put them in their businesses. We took one to a doctor's office. So, everybody can use an extra tree, right? So it just makes the holidays more festive. And this year we've expanded. We have wreaths that some people are decorating. So that's another way to
great.
Purchase a wreath, and we also have an art auction as part of the event. So we have some great local artists who are participating as well. And the event will be virtual and in person. So if you can't make it, you can go online and see the items as well.
I love the creativity. There were so many different themed trees. It was just interesting to look over here and look over there. And you're going to have times where people can get tickets to just come and wander through these trees and browse them in person.
Yeah, so they can come. I mean, they can buy tickets now. We're selling the tickets online. It's $10 a person. And then seniors and children, I think over 5 are $5, and then 5 and under are free.
It was like Tracy said, a perfect, way to just wander around, put you in the festive holiday mood. Because like I said, there was just so much creativity and so much talent. And also, we keep saying this about the Northfork over and over, but so much collaboration. And to see everybody come together in one place for such a good cause is just rounds it off perfectly with a bow,
Yeah.
I'm super excited. Story Petals and True Elizabeth are pairing together. We're collaborating on a tree this year, so look forward to a floral tree in your future.
and I was like, it's also
exciting.
Is it going to be the kind of flowers that last a long time?
Both hers and mine, so it's going to be a perfect blend of us.
And Cass is doing a tree this year,
Yes.
So we're really excited, and we're doing a Joy to the World tree.
Aww.
It's going to be exciting. I'm really, really excited to see what everybody does. So Cathy, we do every week, we ask everyone the same 5 questions, 5 different perspectives, and we're going to kick it off. Do you have a favorite winery or brewery that you love out here?
Well, I definitely love the Greenport Harbor Brewing Company. My friends Freeport Harbor are just absolutely fabulous. It's close to home. I go there regularly. Well, not that I'm a big drinker, but that's part of my social life. So it's super fun. Betsy and John and Ann and Rich are just wonderful friends and community members and great supporters of CAST. So that's a favorite. God, the wineries, there's so many good ones. I personally like to go to Bedell at Quarry Creek because they're close to home and so friendly. And Rich, the head winemaker there, again, is a great friend and a supporter of CAST. But I mean, we have so many great wineries here.
They're hard to choose from.
Yeah.
No feelings hurt. They're all.
I know. I don't want to offend anybody.
Maybe we're going to reword the question to say, what's your current favorite? Because like you said, there are so many. Do you wake up early? I know you work so hard, so you probably don't have time to do either. But when you do get a chance, do you catch a sunrise? Do you catch a sunset? And do you have any local hats?
No, I love a sunset. I mean, I have pulled my car over driving home from work because I'm just overwhelmed, especially over by the Sound. So my favorite spot, which I go to quite often to watch a sunset, is Horton's Point Lighthouse, and I walk down the steps and just sit on one of those big rocks, and it's just absolutely breathtaking and amazing.
It's perfect. Plus, you get half a workout. You gotta come back.
True. I know people who run those steps. I'm like, oh my God, I could barely make it up once.
Oh my gosh, I know.
I go there, going up and down. I'm like, I think about it for 30 seconds, and then I'm like, nope, not happening.
I try to time it so I'm not like rudely interrupting their workout. I'm like, okay, if I go down halfway and you guys are going up, I can maybe get it down in time. And no, they're usually still passing me.
So when you get a chance to go out to eat, what's your current favorite Northfork?
Current.
Oh my God, that is such a hard question. I love to go out to eat, by the way. A lot of time, I mean, I love to cook. I spend my weekends, like that's my respite. On a Sunday, I try to cook all day and have food for the week for the kids and when they're home. I can't just say one. Like if I want pizza, I'm going to 1943 Pizza usually. If I want seafood, I'd say Allure. Founders Tavern is close to my house, and it's consistently good, always open, a regular, sushi, Sterling Sake. If the kids are around, they like Lucharitos or Crazy Beans. So, I mean, there's so many good ones.
They really are. We're so lucky. There's so many great restaurants out here.
Noah's.
I feel like Sunita's always going to something new. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm agreeing with you. I think the question should be depending on which dish. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like sushi. Yeah. So, in fact, I want to go there for ramen because every time I look at their ramen. Oh, my God,
the ramen is so good. You have to try it.
Wait, where?
At Sterling Sake.
You just made ramen, didn't you?
I just made ramen. Yes, I did.
I saw your Instagram. I was like, I'm like, my mouth was watering.
I made it because I really like Asian food. First of all, can we just all cry about the fact that there's no Indian restaurant on the entire fork? I mean, come on.
I'm working on comments right now. I'm waiting for them to come in because the number of people I have conversations with about opening up an Indian restaurant. If I find a location, can someone find me a restaurant?
I have a location.
All right.
I have a perfect Kenny's Beach. That Elbow East is for sale. It's on the beach. Come on, somebody open it.
I didn't know Elbow was for sale. There you go.
I think it's been for a while. But anyway, we're going off on a tangent. But I agree with Cathy. Depending on the dish, I have so many different restaurants. And I would almost restaurant hop. I would go eat one dish in one and then go to the next. I just did the other day dinner at Kontiki, which is my current favorite. And then we were wandering with a friend of mine. I ate dessert at Noah's. So I wanted to go places. So I would do that. 4 dishes.
And another agave is great. And sometimes I just like to go to the Kachog Diner. Like if you want just a solid American breakfast, there's just so many good choices.
And they're so lovely there. It's just it's like Cheers. You walk in, it's like so lovely.
Exactly.
Do you have a favorite farm stand
right
now?
My gosh.
Currently,
that's a tough
that you
one
drive past?
We partner with so many farms that I love them all because they donate to CAST. I always, just because I love the drive to Orient, when we have to pick up from Latham's, I'm like, oh, I'll go get Latham's, just because that, like, to me is the most calming drive, through the causeway. But they're all great. I mean, Sep, Sang Lee, Country View is close to me. I mean, they're all incredible.
Couldn't agree more.
I know these are tough questions, especially when you are, especially for
so if you had to sum up.
I'm sorry, I missed the question.
And this is going to be a hard one too, Cathy, because you're such a staple of the community itself. But if you had to sum up why you love living on the North Fork and why you love being a part of this community, what would you say?
Sure. Well, first I want to say I grew up on Long Island, west of here in Smithtown, but I spent my summers on the North Fork since late 60s, early 70s. My aunt and uncle lived in Mattatuck, so it's always had a very special place in my heart. My fondest memories are, catching minnows and being on a sunfish in the Peconic Bay. It's just everything about the North Fork. As soon as I get off that expressway, my shoulders relax, and I've been coming out here my whole life. So I feel truly blessed that I get to live here full time and run such a great organization. But I would have to say the natural beauty combined with the sense of community are what make the North Fork so special to me. And I've said this before, so I apologize for those who've heard it. But Coretta Scott King said the greatness of a community is most accurately measured by the compassionate actions of its members. And, I have the privilege to see firsthand how compassionate and kind this community is. During COVID, the way people stepped up to support CAST when we had lines down the street and our, expenses increased fivefold, and we needed hands, and people put themselves at risk to come and help us serve the community, just will forever be embedded in my heart. And there's just no place like the North Fork.
Wow, I'm going to cry now.
I thought I was the only one, but yes. Okay, let's end on
We agree.
Let's not cry. Everybody go check out the Festival of Trees, which is coming up. The link will be somewhere on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
And I can't wait. Thank you so much, Cathy, for coming on.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Our pleasure, our pleasure. And we will see everyone wandering through all those beautiful trees.
Great.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend.
Bye, guys. Thanks, Cathy.
Thank you, Cathy.
Thank you. Bye-bye.